Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm coming with another one, but this content is very embarrassing, very frustrating, and very sad. I found this video on social media, specifically Facebook, about some Chinese people who were stigmatized in public transport in Ghana, and I find it like really sad, and I need to share with you and give some advice to my fellow Ghanaians out there, because we are in China as well, and then we know what we're going through, the things we go through that we are happy with, things we are not happy with. You know, this is the situation where some Chinese, citizens joined a public transport. I don't know where they were going, but as soon as these guys joined the bus, all the Ghanaians in the bus, decided to, get off the bus. And this is really frustrating. I find it very embarrassing, and they were stigmatized. And I cannot imagine myself being in this situation. I think if you're a Ghanaian and you cannot really imagine this, like try to, weigh this and imagine yourself in this situation. Come on. I know that is a little, the situation is a little, complicated in Ghana about the coronavirus, and other stuff. But this shouldn't happen, because Ghanaians are naturally not like this. Ghanaians are welcoming. Ghanaians don't care about color, where you from and other things. I've grown up in Ghana all my life, and I know how we are. We don't have that kind of, stereotype or stigmatization about people, or racism or anything like that in Ghana. Precisely, like Africa is just a free go area. Like everyone is happy to be in that environment, because you will not face these kind of things. Why I'm complaining this way, why I feel bad about this, is because in China, when we don't say these things don't happen to us, like fellow brothers in Europe, brothers in America, or wherever you are. I know things like this could happen in another scene or a different, way. But, in China, situations like this happen. And I tell you, this has happened to me before, whereby you sit in the subway, and then in the midst of some Chinese guys, they see you and they all stand up. But I don't care, because, in China, the public transport here, like the subway, the buses, they are all like for the government, the government manages them, and they are dealing with time. So if I join you because I'm black, or because I'm from, Africa, and then you decide to walk off, you give me more space to relax, enjoy myself, fold my arms, and feel so confident. Because I'm dealing with time, and then the bus is dealing with time. If you get off, you are delaying your own time. I still move on. You see, this is the situation here. So we try to cope, even though it's embarrassing, even though sometimes you find it a bit frustrating. But what can you do? You still focus, because it's time, and you have to move on. You see, in the bus, if this happens and the Chinese decide to get off, fine. I don't care. I move on. But this is the situation where in Ghana, the public transport is owned by some individuals, and these drivers, are also trying to make sales and get some money in their pockets. So when this happens, where all Ghanaians, decide to get off the bus, I think the driver will also have to stop the bus and ask the Chinese to get off, so he can get more passengers, because he's working for the money, not because he's trying to serve people who will be, worried about certain situations or certain things. He's not there for that. He's there for the money. So the driver has the right to say, I'm sorry, guys, you can get off. I need to get my passengers. Because of you two, if I'm not going to make my money, then get off. And this is really embarrassing. This is really going to frustrate these guys. I'm sure I know many Chinese in Ghana who are doing some kind of, I don't know them actually. I've heard of many Chinese in Ghana who are doing some illegal things, who are like not, trying to, obey the laws and stuff like that. But these people are supported by the native, people, the natives in the country, some local people, you see. But nevertheless, there are some other Chinese who are also very nice, who are also, law-abiding people. I have gone to Ghana. I went back to Ghana with some Chinese people who really meant business. They wanted to do business, you see. But I'm sure those people will be corrupt because of some local corrupt people as well. I'm sure that if these two Chinese, or how many they are in these public bars, if they had better life, or maybe things were working well for them, or maybe they had some money, good money in their pockets, they won't join the public buses. Maybe there's Uber right now. There is like a taxi. They could join a taxi. They could order a taxi and then go their way. But maybe situations are not really okay for them. So they have no choice than to join the public buses. So imagine if you try to, put them in this situation. You're adding more problems to their, stress and things like that. You're going to distract them mentally and physically, because I don't know where they were going and what they were going to do, whether for business or anything. So you see, this is really frustrating. And I pray this doesn't happen again in Ghana. Please, my fellow Ghanaians, take this very, very serious. If it happened to you, you wouldn't be happy. Those Chinese are not Chinese who just entered Ghana. I believe that those Chinese have been in Ghana over years, over more than 2 years, even before the coronavirus started. If they just entered Ghana, the government would have, quarantined them, because they are brothers from Europe, our fathers from UK, Germany, Italy, that are coming back to Ghana right now. All those people are quarantined. So why would the government leave two Chinese who just entered Ghana today to join a public transport? I think this is ignorance on the part of those people who were in the bus at that time and how they reacted. So crazy. Please share this message as well, because I'm not here only going to put on my channel, but also I want this message to get to several Ghanaians outside the globe, for them to learn something out of this. It's really bad. Many blacks are going through this in different countries and we are not happy about it, but we still move on because they have systems working. And bars, everything is like they are dealing with time. They don't care who is off, who is on. If it's about time the bus had to move, they got to move. If they have to stop, they stop. So this is the case where the system in Ghana is not functioning like this place. So those guys will really, really be disturbed. So sad. Thanks, guys.
China for me, we have a bus. Spend 10 more Ghana for Obia Janu. But Obia Janu, who's the coronavirus? Hey! Who's the coronavirus? I'm about Obia Janu. I'm in West Africa. Obia Africa anymore.